So I went rock climbing yesterday, and that means it was 10 days of not doing it since I went to DR, and I basically lost the momentum. And I mean, yeah, that's on me, but I did learn one thing there, which I know I can apply to what I'm doing now, and it was the commitment aspect. Because while I was trying to, pursue a what do you call it? Like this route, I was trying to do this route. I got the beginning of it, which felt good, but then I got stuck midway through, and it was more so out of nervousness that I didn't want to reach for the reach for the next hold. And the only way I could reach for it is if I went all in and committed to it, because I didn't want to do that out of fear, because I was scared I was going to fall, and I did end up falling that first time. And the reason being is because I didn't go all in, I didn't commit. I was scared because I would fall, and because of that fear, I ended up falling anyway. And so when I went ahead and tried it the second time around, this is probably the fourth time. The fourth time is I said screw it to the fear and just go, because the worst thing I can do is fall, and falling doesn't really matter because there's a soft mat down there. It's not like I'm gonna die or anything. So I went for it. I did it. I grabbed that hold and I made it. And I was really happy because it was a V3, and it kind of got me thinking too that, like, besides commitment, how else was I able to do this? Because I can just solely go ahead and do that one. So I went ahead and tried another one, and I was committed to it. I went for it, but it still wasn't enough because I didn't have any sort of strategy to how to do it. And that's the one thing I like about bouldering, rock climbing, is that it's not only a sport to help get you fit, it's not only fun, but it also helps you think of ways to go ahead and solve that problem. And like my Rubik's Cube's not here, but when I was younger and I was in high school, early college, I played a lot with the Rubik's Cube to get better, and it was fun because I had to go ahead and solve it. And the fun about it was how fast I can do it. It brought back that excitement of it because I had to go ahead and think, all right, how am I going to go ahead and do this? How am I going to solve this? How am I going to get from point A to point B? And so as I was thinking, I realized, hey, the reason for this is because you can't just fully go in and fully commit without having some sort of strategy. So once I strategized, once I knew where to put my hands, I was able to go ahead and complete that one too. And it felt really good because I was able to get two V3s that same day. They were brand new ones, and it did not take as long as when it originally took in the beginning. And that comes with improvement and experience. And yeah, it was just really happy, a really fun moment that I was able to do that. So much so that I tried for the other one. And even though I had the strategy, even though I had the commitment for it, like I knew exactly what I needed to do, and I went for it, there was one thing missing, and it's that I didn't have enough reps. I didn't have enough strength to go ahead and do it. And all these three different things, I was thinking of how I can apply it to what I'm currently doing with YouTube. And I I thought I had a good strategy and right strategy, but I don't think I'm doing it right. I restarted. I changed niches multiple, like 3 or 4 times. Then I started over again on another one, and then I started over again on another one, which then I stopped and then started again on this other one. And I feel like with each of these subsequent channels is that I'm getting better at growing them quickly and choosing topics enough to get views. It's not like in the beginning when it was first getting 100 views a video. Now at least they're consistently getting 1,500, 2,000, and then even like my first semi-viral at 30K. So it's getting better and better. But the thing I'm missing is the right strategy, the right approach, and being able to find the right people for it. Because the more I think about it, the whole goal of it is to be hands off, be the owner, and not be as involved as, not be as involved. And so I really, really have to think of a better strategy on what to do, because I know I can go ahead and commit to it, but it's about finding out the right systems to be able to go ahead and hire the right people from the start, so then I'm not the one who has to go ahead and fix those little mistakes. Because as of now, it's like I'm okay with if it's 80% good, but from the beginning to the end, it's not at 80%. Or from the beginning, it's not even at 80. It's at like 40, 50, 60, and I have to go ahead and up the rest on my end. But when it comes to me, I would want the work to be done at least at 80%, so then those extra minor things I do won't have to be as much work, and I won't have to do as much to it. So with this move, with moving away from here, from New York, I know I'm going to go ahead and be a lot less distractive, a lot more productive, and I can finally think with my roommate to go ahead and strategize what the right plan is going to be, what the right course of action, and really figure out what are the things that need to be done and how to go ahead and go about doing it. Because this is the longest that I've continuously have done something, even though I started over multiple times for it. It's still the same thing. Still doing the same thing. And with doing that, I had to go ahead and, drop the other channel just to focus on the one. I had to go ahead and drop shipping from before, drop the affiliate marketing that I was trying to do, drop all that just to focus on this. And I feel like that's the right thing, because the focus should be on one thing first, and then later, slowly over time, incorporate other things. So yeah, that's basically it. Today's the last day, or today's the last night over here. My flight is at 6:59 a.m. and so I'll be at the airport at like 7, 6, 5, like a little before 5 a.m. So yeah, I'm excited. Fresh start, and here's what I got so far in the couch of things I'm bringing. And still got to do the rest of my clothes, but yeah, that's basically it. That's what I learned, and it's going to be exciting. New chapter. Thanks for watching. Bye.